Have you ever wondered why it feels like good people, those who were kind, considerate, and fair, always seem to end up disadvantaged, betrayed, or even alone, while people who lie, manipulate, or act selfishly seem to be thriving? It's one of the great ironies of life. The better you are, the worse it seems to go for you. And the worse you are, the better things seem to get. But don't worry, there's actually a scientific explanation for this paradox. In fact, research shows that the way our minds are wired can lead us to behave in ways that favor individuals who don't necessarily follow the rules, and sometimes even those who are outright harmful. Let me give you a real-life example. A close friend of mine worked tirelessly on her portion of a group project, putting in hours of research, carefully writing the paper and making sure everything was perfect. But when the deadline came, the guy who had done absolutely nothing until the very last minute quietly added his name to the paper, despite not even being part of the team. It gave the illusion that they had collaborated, but in reality, he didn't contribute a single idea or effort. The worst part? All the attention and praise went to him, the tall, attractive guy, while my friend, who did all the hard work, received nothing in return. This is a perfect example of how good people can get overlooked and betrayed even when they're the ones putting in the most effort. Our brains, it turns out, are actually wired to respond more to aggressive and dominant behaviors than to kindness or humility. People who are confident, assertive, or even manipulative are often seen as more powerful or worthy of attention, while those who follow the rules, stay humble, and genuinely work hard may be passed over or taken advantage of. Think about it. In work or school settings, it's often the loudest, most confident person in the room who gets the promotion or the credit, even though they didn't do all the work. Meanwhile, the person who quietly stays true to their values and puts in the effort gets left in the shadows. In the case of my friend, the guy who contributed nothing at all ended up with all the praise, while she, despite her hard work, ended up with nothing. It's not just about work or school, though. This phenomenon plays out in relationships, too. The good-natured, caring individuals who trust others and give freely are often the ones who are betrayed or hurt. Meanwhile, those who use manipulation or deceit to get ahead may appear to be thriving. But here's the thing. The people who play dirty may get ahead in the short term, but they often end up lonely, disconnected, and lacking in deep, meaningful relationships. The kind-hearted people, on the other hand, might struggle or feel betrayed, but in the end, they build the strongest and most genuine connections. This leads to the painful reality. While the good, rule-abiding individuals are busy doing the right thing, they often find themselves isolated, overlooked, or even betrayed by those who have no moral compass. The good people feel betrayed by the very system they try to follow. But here's the twist. Those who get ahead by breaking the rules often find themselves alone in the long run. They may seem successful on the surface, but deep down, they live in a world of shallow, untrusting relationships. So, why do good people end up alone or betrayed? Because in a world that often rewards short-term gain and aggression, the true value of kindness, patience, and integrity doesn't always show up immediately. But even though it might feel like a loss in the moment, those who stay true to their values will find that their genuine connections are far more meaningful and fulfilling in the long run. The next time you find yourself questioning why good people seem to suffer while the bad ones thrive, remember this. The journey of a kind person might not always be easy, but it's one that leads to a deeper sense of fulfillment and lasting connections. The right people, those who truly value your character, will eventually come into your life, and they'll appreciate you for the person you are, not for what you can manipulate or take advantage of. And in the end, it's the good people who help build a better world.